Introduce a little anarchy. Upset the established order, and everything becomes chaos. I'm an agent of chaos.
We live?
We live.
What's good? What's good,
What's
sir?
happening, bro? Long time no see.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. We were supposed to do this show back in like February.
Is this the first pod of the year or no? Is the second one? I think
That's a good question.
That's a great question.
the first one of the year.
This might be the first one of the year. Damn.
Starting strong this summer.
You know, lots have happened. Yeah.
For sure.
People have been busy. I've been busy.
Yeah, we grown men, bro. It's
bro. But a lot has happened since then. I feel like that builds for content. Cause like, like I said, we both busy. Everyone's schedules, but like during the hiatus, everyone call it, bro. A lot of shit's happened.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. First, I want to get into the NBA real quick. But Denver though,
They're tough.
watching that series hurt, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I'm
Got y'all out of there early.
chill. Cause I'm a big Bron fan, right?
Absolutely.
You know, rightfully so from Ohio. So like anything Bron can't do no wrong in my eye. Let me actually not say that. Bron can do wrong, but it's like it's
Still
Bron,
right?
It's
He's still
Bron.
Bron.
You know, like it's Bron. So like, does he make me mad at times? Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's Bron.
I mean, he's as close as you're gonna get to like perfect. You know,
For
like,
real.
You really can't get any better than that.
But watching him get swept is crazy. Like that hurt.
It's not on him though.
It's not. But
It's
it's
the
still though, I feel like I was talking to someone the other day about it, or when it happened, somebody was like, you know what, it's cool because LeBron did God's work because he got Memphis out the way and he got Golden State out the way.
Yeah.
So when he said it like that, like, you know what, you right, because no one had them beating Memphis.
No.
Folks was talking about them crazy if they would have lost to the Warriors and saying Steph would have been a better overall player than Bron. I'm like,
yeah.
I can't have that narrative.
Nobody wants to hear that.
I can't have that narrative going into the summer.
People think that?
People
Is that
think,
a thing?
bro, yes. People think LeBron, or people think Steph is better than LeBron, like from top to bottom. Or they would take Steph over Bron. Don't get me wrong, Steph will go down as one of the greatest shooters of all time, without a doubt. But that's just one aspect.
I think I'll take Steph over Bron depending on who else is on my team.
Nah. Bron, like, as soon as you say Bron, like, give me
But
Bron.
you need four other people.
Oh yeah, you need four other people, but over, like, am I picking Steph over Bron? No.
I don't know. Depends on the personnel.
Bron is my personnel.
It depends.
Starting five right now.
It depends.
Starting five right now.
From like anybody?
Anybody. Your five is your five.
All right, let's go by position. All right, point guard. I got Steph.
All right? Real quick, is he the greatest point of all time?
No.
Who's over Steph at point?
Magic.
Okay. I just wanted to test the room. I just wanted to see where you was gonna go. All right, I respect that. But right now, your team, you got Steph.
I'd say he's probably like the best scoring point guard. You feel me?
I'm not gonna argue that statement.
Because like, who puts the ball in the hole more than he does?
At point?
Yeah.
Some will argue maybe, Kai or AI or at point. Hell, Derrick Rose. What? Prime Derrick Rose, I would say.
I mean, yeah, all those people can get buckets, but like,
I would say this, Steph.
like numbers on the board, it's got to be Steph.
I'm not gonna argue. Yeah.
Like all those people could give you a 45. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's easy, but like he could do it in like 2 quarters.
Yeah, because Steph. Yeah, Steph is
like if Clay could put up like 60 in 3 quarters, like Steph just share the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's just he does a lot of his damage off ball. It's just
that's
like all running.
That's valid.
Like he got it. But even his handle is like that too. It's just I feel like he's just.
I don't think it looks as good. It doesn't look as good as it looks with like Kyrie. Like
He got handled.
that shit is so pretty. When Kyrie plays, it's just pretty.
He
bro.
craftier.
Like,
Steph crafty too, but Kyrie and it's a level. Like I don't know. It's got that pizzazz in it.
mm-hmm.
Just he more flashier with it, but Steph can get down too if need be. It's just people. Well, not to cut you off, top 5. But I feel like Steph. How can I say this? A lot of those chips that Steph won, I feel like it's just like, are you in the first one? Cool, you beat, even though Kyrie and Kevin Love was hurt the first go round. All right, it happens. Injuries happen. But it took you, 6 games to get it done. And then you don't even win Finals MVP. Iggy win Finals MVP. So I was like, all right.
Right.
The second time, they go, 73-9? It's crazy. To win 73 games, that's
that's nuts.
That's nuts. And then y'all let LeBron beat y'all coming back from 3-1.
For sure.
And then everyone was like, all right, they're finna run it back. Like run it back.
Right.
Y'all get KD?
Yeah.
Like that's just like people don't the volume of that man, like that's crazy. Like the team was y'all just won 73 games in the NBA season. I think did Steph win MVP that year?
When they won 73 games?
Yeah, I think he had to win MVP. I'm pretty sure. I bet my dollar on it he won MVP.
I hope he did.
Yeah, I think he won MVP.
He didn't.
Somebody can fact check me later.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he won MVP. But still, win MVP. Y'all blow a 3-1 lead and you sign KD and you win 2 in a row. That's just
It's business, bro.
It is business. You're right. It's business, but it's just like, damn, bro. Like for him to like make that jump to be the greatest player of all time, or some people try to put him up there, and then LeBron in round 2 swept that out the way.
Yeah, no.
So
no, yeah, Bron is barely. He's definitely better than all of those people. But like,
I think there was a comment where he was like I'm better than like even now at this age, I'm still better than like 96% of the league right now.
Yeah,
and I was
for
like,
sure,
yeah, for sure.
Like,
Not too many people I can put in front of Bron right now.
No.
Jokic, I'll put just off the last time I saw them play.
I don't know, bro.
You're not playing Jokic over Bron right now?
I don't know.
Really? You still take Bron over you right now, Bron and Jokic?
I mean, I need to see numbers.
I mean, shit.
I need to see numbers.
Jokic averaged a triple-double throughout. What you mean numbers? Just
like right now, like numbers right now.
Well, Jokic played more games than Bron this season, so numbers are gonna be a little,
Who has a better average?
Well, what? Jokic is like what? He 27, 28? I don't think Jokic is even 30. LeBron 38 on this.
No, I just mean like for this season.
Oh, the season?
Yeah, no. Not like obviously
overall,
why would it be overall? He fucking leads the league in scoring ever. What are you talking about?
That's that.
What are we debating?
What's crazy? Folks were saying that was gonna be the highlight of the season because I didn't think they was gonna make it this far.
No.
With the team they had, folks was saying, yeah. I remember I was talking to bro, Kyle. He was like, yeah, bro, like him breaking Kareem's record, like that's gonna be like that's it. Like
yeah, for sure.
Going any
There's
playoffs.
No momentum off of that.
Yeah, like cool, he got it, but it was for nothing. But then they make that trade. I was like, oh, and they started winning. And Bron was hurt, and they started winning. So I was like, okay,
got your hopes up for real.
It really did. It really did. And listen, Austin Reeves a bucket
for sure.
That surprised me.
Sure.
But going back to the Lakers playoffs, Dylan Brooks.
Is he like out the league now? Too,
nah, he not out the league. What's funny? He made second team all defensive.
I believe it.
But then it's crazy because my thing about Dylan Brooks is, that little dance he do? That shit is kind of catchy though. I ain't gonna lie.
I want to explain that. I don't need to say shit to you. My face gon' say it. Free quack and my show, hold my breath. Smoke fries so fresh to death. Thank God.
I was like, at first I was hating like, wait, that dance is kind of. I fuck with that, John. But he a clown though.
He's just not nice enough. Like,
Not even nice. It's just
what's his resume look like?
that don't even matter. It's just
dude. What do you?
I mean, it matters, but from my reasoning, because this is my thing. If you're gonna talk shit, if you're gonna talk any type of trash, and let's say it backfired,
Yeah.
you gotta own up to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't talk crazy and then
Yeah.
when you lose, it's like you know where to be found. Like, come on, bro. Like that's my only.
Just stand on it. Bro.
Yeah, stand on it. Like you could, he. Don't talk, and then when I show you up, you quiet as a mouse. Like, bro, come on. And
But also, like, you don't do that to Braun.
yeah, you don't know LeBron. Yeah, you don't know
Pick
LeBron.
anybody else.
Pick
in the
anybody
league.
else. You could have talked about AD. You could have talked about any other player, but you're gonna talk about Braun. He's like, I poke bears.
But you know, I poke bears. I don't.
I was like, bro, he a cornball.
Yeah, he's
bro.
like, you gotta give me 40.
And the whole, and you know what's crazy? The
That
next,
motherfucker 40 did it.
now he gave him 20 and 20. He gave him 20
I
and
take
20.
it. I can add. That's fine.
That's what I'm saying. He gave him 20 and 20, and then I think
That's fine.
was it game 5, game 6. I think they was up by like 30, 40 points. So it's like, bro, and then you nowhere to be found to talk to the media. Then you gonna say some shit like, the media is painting me up to be a bad guy. I'm like, Negro, that's you.
Bitch ass nigga.
Like that's what I'm saying, bro. Be
There's no other way around that.
stand 10 toes down on what you say. Stand on what you
Mindless
believe.
out here, bro.
Crazy. It's a bad look. It's a bad look. Another bad look. Ja.
How do you come back from that? Honestly,
I feel like this incident that just passed to him holding the him being on, was it Instagram Live holding the gun, I didn't find it. The first offense was worse than this, but since you're a repeat offender, it's just like, bro. Like, not saying he can't have guns. Like, I'm sure a lot of NBA players that have guns. I'm sure, but it's the way you go about it. Like the first time, like, bro, it was during the season. I think he was in Colorado. He was in Colorado with it. He was at a club. I'm like, bro, you was in a club in Colorado? Like, bro, strip club that at.
I just don't understand why niggas like test boundaries like that.
He young though. He 23. But still though, I feel you. Cause like at the end of the day, you gotta be like you the face of the league. I face of the league.
At what point does common sense kick in though, bro? Like,
the common isn't so common now.
You know, it's
not.
crazy.
It's not.
I don't understand that.
He was in a club in Colorado, Denver, and the gun was so, they call it like a noisy cricket, how small it was. It was like one of them, I want to call it a female gun, but it was a very teeny, itty bitty gun. And he was just on Facebook Live, or not Facebook Live, Instagram Live with it, which I think somebody was like, you knew what you was doing. Like you had to press the button.
Yeah, like he's not.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
He's old enough not to be an idiot, bro. Like,
apparently not. So that was like, okay, he did that. I'm like, all right, he messed up. You know, everyone makes mistakes, whatever. It is what it is. Okay. But then he was doing all that talking, like, oh, I'm fine in the West, this, that, and the third. I'm like, bro, all right. And then you got whooped. You got bounced at the first round. Granted, he was hooping, but he was hurt. And their team was kind of hurt. So, I mean, but still, you know, you gotta take that on the chin. And you in the off season, you in a car with your homies, listen to NBA Youngboy, which I feel like listening to NBA Youngboy, nothing good happens after.
That's valid.
Like nothing good happens. That's what it seemed like. I don't really listen to it, bro. There's a few songs that I make crank to him, but like I feel like people like that, they crank to him faithfully, nothing good happens.
Yeah.
Like dependent.
Black Air Force energy. For sure.
For sure. And then that's what I'm saying, bro. Like he's snitching on himself. Like, he does it to himself.
That's what I mean,
like,
bro.
So I can't feel bad. Like I can't. It's like, bro, why are you in a car? Cool, you in a car with your homies, y'all cranking. You know that's normal.
Right.
But then you pull out the stick, and it was a Glock too.
Yeah.
But his bro who was recording, I don't think he knew. Well, he probably knew he had the strap, but he didn't think he was gonna put it on the camera. But still, you have to. Your awareness has to be a little bit better. It's like, you know, observe your surroundings. Like, bro, you just got in trouble for having a gun, or you just got in trouble for bringing a gun, showing it on Instagram Live, and they gave you an 8-game suspension. but y'all, still made the playoffs, whatever. But this time it's like, bro, and apparently him and the commissioner talk was like, yeah, I'm not gonna, I'm a move better essentially, and then you do this.
I'm just like, but like, does he have like ops or something? Like,
I don't know. I don't know.
Is that what it is, bro?
I don't think he does personally, but it's even if he did, you paid people to take care of that for you. Like you got the money to do that. Like there's no need for you to move that way anymore.
Yeah,
like
it's just confusing.
It's confusing. Like, bro, if you a boss, like I don't need to tote anymore. I pay folks to tote. Like that's just not.
Yeah.
If I was in that position, I'm like, bro, you would never catch me with no gun. But the pro next to me got a gun, though.
Right.
Like, that's just how you would have to move in a way.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know, but I feel like this time he might. And then Nike pulled off his kicks off, bro. He missing a bag up, bro, and it's sad to see.
I mean, it's honestly a little dramatic for real. Like the whole thing is kind of dramatic, honestly. Like, cause
he didn't break any rules. It's just like I said, it's a bad.
He didn't break any laws, but like,
it's a bad look.
Because people have been trying to make the case that like he's not the first person in the NBA to like be in a picture with a gun. Obviously,
that's correct.
And like now there's like a race thing. Like all white players have done this, and like. But like at the same time,
but are they as nice as Ja?
But like it just goes back to like the girl who was like got caught smoking weed and she was in the Olympics. Like it's the same thing. Like just because like you don't like the rule, it still exists.
Still exactly.
You're not gonna change the rule. Like
they could have let that. There's some things you could let slide, but
absolutely, but they don't have to.
Yeah, they don't have to.
You know
right?
What I'm saying?
You right. He didn't do anything illegal, but like it's just a bad look. Like like you are the face of a franchise. You just got your Nike deal, which what I'm saying, or your first shoe, which was gonna sell because kids, they like Ja, the gritty and the talk. Like he's from that demographic that
Right.
So
he looks like a lot of kids.
Exactly. So it's like
people can relate, but like.
You can't. I'm saying business. Like you a businessman now, so there's certain decisions you just can't make. Certain things you just can't do.
I mean that, and just like kids look up to him. Like,
I mean, yeah, but more so, you're just not. You're in a different space now. Like you are. Like he's only 23, but like I said, you're the face of the franchise. When you go to Memphis, like when you went to Memphis, I'm pretty sure there was like you saw like a Ja billboard somewhere. Like Ja is Memphis. For sure, It is. So it's like when you think of Memphis, you think of Ja.
Right.
So it's like.
But that's what I mean. That goes back to my question. Like, does he have ops? Like, are people out there get him? Because like I thought the whole state of Tennessee loves Ja. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could do no wrong.
Because he's originally from I think South Carolina or North Carolina.
Okay.
One of the two. So, I mean, he's Southern. I mean, it's both Southern, So I feel like he can relate to a lot of people in Memphis. But even then, it goes back. You say if he has ops, you pay people to.
That's what I mean.
So I don't know if he has ops or not. I
don't think that he does. Like,
he's just for show.
I think that he just has a gun or guns because he has them. Like,
just to show, yeah. Like if he was going to a gun range, it's cool.
That's what I mean. Like, you ever posted like anything about like him shooting the guns? Like,
you think you know how to shoot?
And it's probably not, bro. Like, he just owns a gun. Like, he's just one of those dudes that owns guns. Like, just to
never use.
Like, yeah, he has them. They're probably not even loaded.
That's true. That's true.
He doesn't look like the type of dude to walk around with a loaded gun.
I mean, a lot of people don't look like, but they do. So I mean, it's just, especially. With all the mass shootings and whatnot, I just feel like, like NBA or just any league is like very strict on type of gun rules and just, you can have guns, but don't be,
It's just a time and place.
Exactly, it's a time and place for everything.
Like, and nobody's saying he can't own a gun. Like, that's not the argument.
Just don't post yourself with the gun.
Like,
that's all. It's not hard.
Like, if I'm a teacher, right? And like somebody finds my Instagram, even if it's like a private Instagram, like, and somebody shows my Instagram and I'm like waving around a gun to my boss. Like,
It's weird.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm out of there.
Rightfully so. So I mean, yeah. So it's.
It has nothing to do with me owning a gun. It has nothing to do with
It's
like,
how you
my
act
rights.
with the gun.
It's just like,
Yeah.
it's not a good look for the people you work for, bro.
Exactly. Because. Exactly. You work for a company.
You work for somebody.
Yeah.
That's
the way it goes.
That's
And
it
then
at the end of the day.
because I think guns and then like certain things athletes can't do. Like they can't go skydiving. They can't go like rock climbing. Like shit that's going in danger.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So like because they're part of a team.
Right.
So not to say someone owns them, but you're a team. So you have.
I'm saying they work for somebody.
Yeah. So,
Everybody has a boss.
for real. So.
And his boss told him not to do it again, and he did it again. So
He might get what? They saying like half the season. But half the season for not breaking a rule though is kind of crazy. But it goes back to like you said, you're on the job. You report to somebody. That's just not a good look.
I mean, there's got to be a rule.
I mean, sure, there's a rule. There's that states that
You know.
Athletes and weapons. Not to say that you can't own them, but you can't broadcast. There's a certain image that the NBA wants
Bro. Like
to protect.
there's got to be something.
Because NBA is global.
That's what I mean. Like
It's a global sport. You got people. You know what I'm saying?
that's what I mean. Whether he likes it or not, people look up to him. People are looking to him for something. Like kids look to him for stuff. Like it's not just like him like losing his freedom to own a gun or anything like that. Like
It's bigger than that.
he's part of a huge, like you said, a global brand. Like he's representing a brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that brand can't represent like
That.
niggas running around in the passenger seat of a car waving a gun around. Like, that's not what the NBA represents. You know what I mean?
You right.
Like niggas in China are not on that, bro. You know what I mean? Like Kobe Bryant would never do some shit like that, bro. Like let's talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, Kobe got you over something else,
But like, you know what I'm saying though, bro? Like
run around with a gun.
bitches and guns are two different things. Also, let's get that out the way. Everybody's been caught up with a bitch. Like everybody, presidents, it don't matter.
Yeah,
It
true.
doesn't matter.
That's true.
Everybody's been caught lacking, except Braun apparently. Like, except that's what I mean. That nigga's the closest to perfect you're ever gonna get, bro. How are you perfect? How you that perfect? Like,
Braun's always been business minded though.
Bro, I had an Uber driver when I was in Memphis. She was like, "Man, I can't wait till the Lakers get swept because I hate LeBron James." I was like, "What? Like, why?" She was just like, she's one of those people that just like is a pure hater. Like, she didn't have a specific reason as to why. She just didn't want to hear that man's name ever again. Type shit.
I mean, if she a Memphis fan, I can somewhat understand the hate, but like
I don't know.
Like when it comes to sports, you can't hate a player, but it's like it's only like outside of that sport, he probably a cool dude. But when it comes to the sport, like I don't like Draymond Green.
Like as a player or as a person?
As a player.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think she just didn't like him
LeBron
as a person.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
That's just you can't do anything about that.
Yeah, that's
because like I'm not about to go over people's stats with you in an Uber ride, bro. Yeah. Like, what do you mean you don't like LeBron James? Like,
not too many said you guys say what 30.
You can't even back that up.
Yeah, he leads the league in scoring, and he's not a scorer.
And then if you just look at his resume outside of basketball, like what's not to like about that dude?
Nothing, bro.
Who opens up a school that you don't like?
Yeah,
that's the what? How you give kids an education but they don't like you, bro? I don't get it.
Sending kids to college.
People just hate to hate, bro.
Yeah, happens.
We're our own worst enemy out here, man.
It's a bad.
There's some old black lady too. She's like, I hate LeBron James. I can't wait for these out here. If I ain't know where I was, bro, I got out the car, bro. Like, I'm in another stage.
For real. We talked about this a few episodes ago, but we was talking about the top 75, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of, I don't think Joker's not in the top 75.
I don't think he is.
Jimmy not in the top 75 neither, but you got players like Dame.
Yeah, I don't really know how Dame is on there.
Yeah, because you got players like Dame. Not saying Dame not, he's a Hall of Famer, but top 75.
Is he even the best Blazer to ever be a Blazer?
Yes.
He is?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Okay.
Because from
But
my Clyde Drexler.
But like even then, like what does that mean? Like
That's true. Is that
the
that
best
top?
Blazer?
Yeah, is that
That's
top?
like saying I'm one of the best fucking people to ever be on the Kings. Like,
You
know
got a
what I'm
point.
saying,
You got
bro?
a point. You got a point. I wouldn't put him in top 75 because if that's the case, then what? If Dame's in the top 75, then why isn't Dwight in the top 75? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know, boss.
And then AD's in the top 75.
Which makes no sense either.
Mm,
Top 75 of all time?
I mean, somebody's always gonna get left out of a list like that. But it's like, dang, y'all left.
I mean,
out
yeah. Once you get to the bottom, it's all about personal opinion.
Yeah, but y'all left out Dwight, Joker. I think the only players in the league or top 75 that play was Braun, obviously. Steph, I'm not gonna argue that. Melo, which he just recently retired, but at the time he wasn't on the team, which is crazy.
I put Melo up there.
Yeah, Melo. I'm not. Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah, Melo, obviously.
But I'm saying, didn't Joker have an MVP by the time that list came out?
Yeah, 2.
So I'm saying, how many MVPs does AD have?
That's a good question.
He has that ring, but like, that's a bubble ring.
So wait. So are we?
No, I count the bubble ring as a
Okay.
ring, absolutely.
Okay.
But like, other people don't. So
That's a fact.
it's got to be factored into the argument. I feel like.
Not his fault though.
I can't hold that against him for like the circumstances of the world. But at the same time, like who's a better player?
Because it's Braun, Steph, Kawhi's in the list, Carmelo's on the list, AD, Chris Paul, Giannis, as active players.
Okay.
I think is it 7? Braun, KD, 8.
You say Giannis?
I said Giannis. Let me just say it again. Braun, Giannis, AD, Russell Westbrook, Kawhi. Did I say Steph? Steph, Giannis, Carmelo,
That's 8.
Dame.
Right. You say AD?
I said AD.
Who we at? 8, 9, or 9?
It's 8. So 8. I mean, out those 8.
Wait, your thumbs up. That's 9.
Is it
Wait.
9? Yeah, 9.
Can't read your fingers, bro.
Hold on. I could just look this information up. But there's certain players that shouldn't be on there that should though. But that's the gist.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna go into it, but yeah, I'm taking Dame out. I can't take Westbrook out.
No, you can't.
I'm not
He
gonna
deserves that.
Yeah, I'm not taking
He's going
Westbrook
to the
out.
Hall of Fame.
Kawhi though?
I like him.
You like Kawhi up there?
Yes.
Over Dwight?
Over Dwight? No. But over AD? Fuck yes.
Are you taking basically the question is, are you taking AD out top 75?
Yeah. He's gone.
Taking Dame out?
He's gone.
So who you put in those two? Because I'm putting
Dwight.
So who would be the other one that got left? Who was the other left out? I'm not putting Kyrie in there. If you put Kyrie in there, you not have Dame. That's kind of crazy.
I'll put Kyrie over Dame if I had to pick between the two. If I had to pick between the two, I'm picking Kyrie over Dame. Honestly.
I'm putting the Joker in there. That will be my
At
two.
this point, yeah, 100%.
Even back then. Because he won MVP already.
At this point.
Yeah, the top 75 was made, last year?
No.
Wasn't it last year? Or was it this year? It was whenever
Maybe last season? No,
last season.
No, it's like 2021.
Whenever it was in Cleveland, that's when they did it.
I feel like that was a brick ago.
2 years
Time
ago.
is a
Time has
motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, COVID did jack up the whole way we think about
This
time.
year's been long as shit, low key.
It has.
Mm.
A lot of shit's happened too. A lot. But yeah, I think I'll take take out AD, take out Dame. I'm putting Dwight, and I'm putting Joker up there.
I could live with that.
That's just
I could live with that.
my two.
There's too many other people that are left off.
There's a lot of other people left off, but Dwight should be that's a crime. I don't like that.
Yeah,
The fact
absolutely.
that like him, the fact that he not in the league, Carmelo wasn't in the league, and then DeMarcus Cousins not in the league is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. But you got cats like, oh, they said Clay said he should have been top 75. I'm not. If he was on there, I wouldn't be
Was
mad.
Ray Allen on there?
Yeah. Ray Allen was on there. Kevin Garnett was on there.
Well, how many like shooters are on that list? Like
Yeah,
just
it's-
pure shooters.
Well, they did
Like
it.
Reggie Miller's on there.
Yeah, they did it by position. They did it by position. Like top, and I don't know how out of how many like point guards that were in top 75, but like Isaiah Thomas was in there, obviously. I think Pistol P was in there, Jerry West. Like there's a lot of old players that were just in that like grandfathered in that list that I feel like they shouldn't be on there. Like at the time, but in hindsight they shouldn't. But yeah, it is what it is.
It's all relative, I feel like.
Yeah, it really is.
No, I don't think any list is perfect.
It's not. It's not.
Because even stats don't outweigh opinions sometimes. You know?
What you mean?
Like there's people in this world that hold Kobe over Bron, even though Bron probably has better stats.
Yeah. I think when it's just who you like.
That's what I mean. Like,
yeah,
sometimes facts don't outweigh opinions.
that's true. Because people numbers say LeBron is the best, but they're always gonna hold that he lost six times in the finals and got swept recently. So it's like I don't know. It's a team sport at the end of the day. So you really can't, it's what you do individually that sets you apart.
I think he just needs one more ring.
LeBron?
To be like the GOAT. For real.
He wanted one before he retires.
That's what I mean. That'll be his fifth, right?
Yeah, that'll be fifth.
So if he can get 5, I think that's like he'll be like the GOAT.
He's not. I feel like he is now.
I think he needs another ring.
I want him to get another ring because then the argument's really gonna.
That's what I mean. Then it's over.
Like,
for real.
it's over now, but then when he wins the 5th one, then it's like you can't. What you gonna say?
He needs one more before Bronny gets to the league.
Speaking of Bronny,
You feel me?
Now Bronny nice, but Bryce.
Bryce like that.
Hey, Bryce.
He's taller. And he's taller. They both got a fucking like.
Hey,
I'm
Bryce.
gonna shoot the lights out. Of the gym,
Bryce.
bro.
Hey, Bryce might be the one.
He's nasty.
Bryce.
And nobody's talking about him.
Not yet.
Cause how old is he? Like
15.
Yeah, fucking like 6'9".
He like 6'6" at 15.
Oh, for real? Like 6'7", I think.
He gon' get there.
He's on some LaMelo, Lonzo fucking height.
He better. Well,
I don't know. All right, let's settle down.
title of the episode was called "This Is the Bad Look."
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's been a minute. Like, lots happened since the last time we've been on the show, right? And so, lots happened to me personally, good and bad. But the bad I laugh at now, because at the time it's like,
That's bad. You got to, bro.
wasn't shit funny then, but
No.
now it's like, all right,
You gotta laugh at it.
Yeah, gotta laugh it off, right? So, when did I had got this job, right?
Mm-hmm.
This dealership. And this is like, I want to say, this is my first time in the dealership business or what have you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of shit that goes into it. And the dealership I went at had like this training, like a week's training you had to like go through just to, kind of learn the ins and the outs in a sense. And my teacher, for just to keep everyone's names out, I'm gonna name her Katie.
Okay.
So her name is Katie, right?
All right.
She was
Choose
my
a different name. How about that?
Huh?
Let's do like
Do a different name?
Jessica or something.
Jessica? Okay, Jessica. Her name was Jessica.
For sure.
white woman.
Yeah, Jessica.
As people know, she
money
was,
on the money.
Yeah.
God damn.
She was white in her mid 30s. You know,
Mhm.
2 kids or whatever.
Jessica.
Whoopty whoop. So in this classroom, just like a class setting,
Mhm.
a bunch of people. Me, other 3 other black dudes. I think we were 4 in total, but there was 3 I was talking to. This was at the end of the class session. Everyone, you know, was a little bit more friendly with each other.
You told me about this.
So I haven't told them no. So you know, I'm not in this on my platform yet. But anyway,
All right, man.
at the end of the week, you know, we go through class, whatever, and me and the dudes, we just talking, like, you know,
Right.
just having a conversation. We're talking about, it was a deep conversation too, like, talk about trials and tribulations, like our personal overcoming, pretty much.
Mhm.
And then, you know, she was talking to everyone. Everyone had their little group in the class, just talking.
Mhm.
She comes to ours and starts talking to us, and she kind of like chimes in on her overcoming things, right?
Mhm.
And mind you, we don't know this woman for like maybe a week or 2.
Yeah.
But she works at my dealership though.
Yeah.
Because there's 3 other people that work at my dealership and other
Oh,
people.
y'all still work together?
Not anymore.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna get to that. So
Valid. All right, bet.
so
I thought I'm jumping.
so she works at my dealership.
Okay.
And the other 2 people I was talking to, they don't. But that doesn't not the story. I want you to see the picture, right?
All right.
So she enters in the conversation and she mentions her overcoming things, and she says she cheated on her husband. And I'm
She
just
cheated
like,
on her husband?
she cheated on her husband.
Damn.
Her husband of what?
That's something that she had to overcome?
Yeah, basically, yeah. And it was funny about it is she said that she told us that, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I am. I'm like, my stories are always like 95% right, and that extra 5% is just like me either hyping it up, little sugar, yeah, right,
sauce,
yeah. So she had she told us she cheated on her husband. She said she claims that, I don't know why she tells us this.
Uh-huh.
Like this, for me, this information, like, you don't see dudes like openly telling you I cheated on my wife. Like, no one asked you that.
No.
I just like I said, titled episode.
No,
that's not a good look. that's not a good
not
look.
look good, baby.
It's not. You're right. So she tell us that, and then she says that this was the crazy part, that he blamed himself for it, which I was like, what? Like that's what threw me off. And then they got 2 kids together. They've been together since high school, on and off again. I'm like, all right, whatever. Yeah. So fast forward like a week or 2, I'm at the dealership. Like I'm full time there now, and her husband comes. I guess her husband was trading in a Hellcat, and you know she has a bubbly personality in a sense, and you know she introduced me to her husband, and I'm like, yo, she just told me she cheated on you as someone at work, and you come to work now. When she said she cheated on someone at work, she didn't. She said I can die on this. She said she did it at another company.
Okay.
I can die on the hill saying that.
Yeah,
she said
okay.
that. Like I remember that vividly. That's what she said. Right now I'm new to this dealership, so I don't know. I'm not trying to. You know, like a lot of money is being made at this dealership that I'm making. Like you know, there's a lot of money involved, so I don't want to mess it up by asking the wrong questions to people. So I don't mind my business, right? So throughout the week, I'm seeing how she's acting, how she's behaving in a dealership, and you know, I went to business school. I know, like in this place of business, there's a certain profession you have to carry yourself with because you never know who's listening. Clearly, she don't care. Shotty will say shit like, I just got my nipples pierced, like on the cell, like just out loud. But she would not out loud, but she would say it around like a group of men, black men. Like she clearly had a fetish for niggas. Clearly.
Money, yeah, for sure.
So, you know,
what she look like?
I can show you off camera.
No bad.
Do I have a picture? Because I sent it to y'all because.
Was she worth your job?
No,
okay.
no,
right,
no,
right.
no,
Right.
Heavens no.
Okay.
God no, and no. And at the time I was kind of in a situation anyway. And real quick, one thing about me, if I'm ever talking to a woman, like ever, like if I'm locked in, I only mess with one joint at a time. Like I don't mess with you and then go somewhere else, and like I don't. That's too much. It's a lot. That's a lot.
And that's like if you're like mentally like.
Nah, like I can say this. Every joint that I've ever been intimate with, in a way, it's been them.
That's respect.
Until they break it off, I break it off, and then
bro.
like that's
so like that.
Yeah. So any joint that's ever been with me,
You're a good dude, KJ.
I appreciate you, bro.
I can't relate, but that's you're a good dude for sure.
You dig? So, granted, where's I going?
Great dude.
So yeah, so she would say inappropriate things right around the work. So it's just like she sell that, and then like she was also kind of like my I guess she was the hiring manager. So she overseed a lot of.
She talked to everybody.
Yeah, pretty much. And she would like help me throughout the process because she knew. I ain't gonna say she knew how to do her job. She knew a lot, but it doesn't make her better at her job. If that makes sense. So I would ask her questions. She would help, but then you know how back in school where a teacher would you would ask for help, and then like you would sit down and she would be right behind you.
Yeah.
So she
sitting on your
bro. Yeah. So all right, I'm a grown ass man now, and she putting her whole
like I can smell you like
bro. And I will say this: she was a thick woman, but thick woman because she had the little surgery. I don't know if it was a tummy tuck surgery. Or she had something done.
Okay.
Right, and I will say her breasts were very large.
Okay.
And she were kind of
She was a shapely lady.
Yeah,
okay.
but just because she's shapely don't make her, you dig? Like
she's a butterface?
Yeah, I'll show you the picture, you'll know. What I say her name was? Jessica?
Jessica.
Alright, Jessica, right? Now everyone, so as I start working, I start hearing stories about, you hear about, like, nah, what? She used to mess with people, like, yeah, like, she said different dealerships, like, no, it's this dealership. I was like, what? Like, what you mean? But mind you, this was like a few weeks after I met her husband. And so I'm like, in my head, I'm like, wait a minute, but she just brought her, does her husband know? Because her husband was just in here the other week. Because she told me that her husband knew that she cheated.
Oh.
So it's like they got over it. Because like, it goes back to the first conversation she came to us like, yeah, she had to overcome her cheating with a coworker. So I'm thinking this had happened at a different dealership. The fact that they said it was at this dealership, I just seen her husband a week or two ago. It's like, wait a minute, what type of Mickey Mouse operation going on right now? You did? So I'm just at this point, I'm just like, whatever people will tell me, like sidebar conversation, I'm just like, how the job people will talk.
You just soaking it all up.
Yeah, I'm just soaking it all in. So just in case if I need to say something, like, nah, this is, like I don't want to say collecting dirt. People just, just have,
when people just tell you stuff.
Yeah, because they feel like they can trust you.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. So we go, a few weeks go by, we hire another dude. Now he a nigga. he's a nigga. Like I could call him and ask him to be on the jump, but he has a wife and kid, right? Okay. His wife is white, by the way. It doesn't mean anything. I just want to put that out there. But he a nigga though. Okay. He remind me of. I need a name for him though, but I need a good name for his character. I ain't gonna say his real name, but I don't want to say a Jamal, but
I was literally about to say Jamal.
Yeah, I want to say what's the fuck nigga's name? Like, what's a fuck boy name?
Oh, like anything with the on. Daquan, Sean.
I like Daquan. He's just the
Day-Day,
Day-Day. His name is Day-Day.
Day-Day's a good one.
So Day-Day and Jessica.
Good Day-Days.
Yeah. So like I said, a lot of people. Mind, I'm new, so I don't know the background history of the shawty's past, right? Apparently, everyone else knows, and nobody likes her. Like they do that little fake office that they talk, but they really don't like her. Yeah. And then, cause it was the two used car managers that I became to be a little bit more social with. Mm-hmm. They would talk to me. They would see how Jessica would interact with me, and then they was like, "Go ahead, kid, bro. I don't want no parts."
Right.
I'm just because, like I said, I could tell somebody, but it's like It's nothing. There's only like 3 other black people that work on the sales floor.
Yeah.
The rest of them is majority white or maybe Spanish or a few, like 1 or 2 Spanish folk.
Right.
But, you know, I'm black, so I already know, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it's a lot of money's being made, and I'm
Right.
black, so it's like, I
Right.
gotta, you know,
You gotta represent, bro.
yeah, I gotta,
Absolutely.
I can't cause no issues.
You gotta preserve your spot.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Bro.
Right?
People don't get that though.
Yeah, they don't.
People don't understand that.
Because that's a whole other, you know, being like, you really gotta like think about what you say and who you say around certain people when it comes to like office jobs like that. Because I mean, depending on what office it is, but like this is where I was working at was a corporation. Like there's a lot of dealerships with that name out there. Like there's one up the street. There's a lot of them. So it's like a lot of money's being made. A lot of, you know, things are being said about people's personality. Like someone's always watching. So, you know, and there's already a perception on black people anyway in office. So you kind of, you know, you can't prove them right.
Right.
Basically.
That's a good way to say it.
Yeah. So I'm just, you know, minding my business, but I'm picking up a lot of information. So my 2 managers or 2 of the managers came to me and Day Day, because me and Day Day would talk. Day Day's a Baltimore fan, a Steelers fan, so we would just talk shit, talk. He was cool.
Right.
All right, cool dude. You know, he showed me the ropes here and there. So we was talking outside, and when the managers came up to us and was like, hey, if y'all get a picture of Jessica, like a nude picture, or if y'all get evidence that you fucked and got text messages, if you get a picture, it's $500, and if you fuck, it's like $1,500. I was like, because we want to get out of here, because managers aren't supposed to mess with employees. Like
so they was gonna pay you to snitch on Shorty?
Basically, they was asking us because she liked niggas. So they was gonna ask the 2 niggas to do it. Me, I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that.
What
like,
the fuck is going on?
Bro, I'm thinking like y'all fucking with me, right? But nah, I'm like, bro, y'all not. Get out my face.
What
I'm
type
like,
of incentive program?
bro, I'm telling you, bro. This is real shit now. This is real. This is real. 500 for a picture, 1,500. The fuck.
If you clapped her.
Yeah,
face.
and you not gonna get fired, but she gonna get up out of there because, you know, manager.
Someone was looking to see some dick or something, bro.
Bro,
like,
look, I don't know. So
you had to record yourself.
So yeah. So listen. It's where it get weird.
Niggas is dirty as shit out here.
So Day Day was like, for real? He's like, I'm like, bro, don't do that.
They fucking clapped this shit out there.
Listen.
I bet he did. 1,500 going.
Listen. So I guess he has conversation with them for reassurance purposes, right?
Y'all sure.
So I see them like they would always talk, but like it would be flirty, but it would stop. But then after that conversation, I started seeing it a little bit more like they doing this in front of customers now, in front of employees now. So it's like, okay, y'all, let me like we'll talk and she'll come. It's like, you know how we talking right now, and then someone come up like, all right, bro, I'm gonna get back to over here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't even want no park. I already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So boom. So a few weeks go by, and at a dealership, sometimes as salespeople, you got to work the bell to bell. It's like a 9 to 9. Mm-hmm. It's like a Friday. I think it was the last Friday of the month. And was it a Friday? It was one day where we had to work from bell to bell. Mm-hmm. Now for her, she don't have to stay the whole period. Like her job was sweet, by the way. Let me just mention that. She worked Monday through Friday, maybe one Saturday out the month, 9 to 5, weekends off. Mm-hmm. You can't get no better than that. Right. It's easy.
At a dealership too, bro?
It's easy. Kate. So she had a good job, and she had the manager clearance thing too. So she was getting money. Mm-hmm. She was getting good money, but she fucked all that up. All of that up. So it's a bell to bell. She there, but she's not gonna stay there for the whole time. Right. But bell to bell, you know, if it's not as busy, you can like go, leave, do what you gotta do. Mm-hmm. So I see bro leave. I go, where Day Day at? And I notice, Jessica not here. So it's like, you think? I'm like, nah, I doubt it. Because they both married. A lot of dudes talk. They'll chill in their wives, but they not. They just talking like they're just talking. Or so what I think. I don't know. Guess I like the imagination. So I see bro come back, but I said her name, Jessica.
Believe it.
Yeah, just believe it. Yeah, you can believe it, right? So believe it. So Jessica, I fucked up. Nah, Jessica. Jessica. So Jessica don't come back, right? But I see Day come back, and then Day will go smoke, go around. A lot of people. So you'd be surprised when people smoke and do drugs at dealership. You'd be surprised. But nothing crazy. He come back, cheese and whatever. He don't tell me nothing. The next week later, he say, "I got the picture." And you want to see it, like, bro? I don't want to see your picture. But he's showing it to everybody, though, right? Like, he's showing it to, like, some managers, the finance manager. Like, bro, why are you? And then the big boss find out. So the big boss got Day and Jessica in the office. I don't know what was said, but I know they was in the office for a minute. Because, like, where my desk was and the big man's office, I could see. Like, I have a clear visual on who's in there. And I saw them two in there. Or one at a time, I should say. And she was in there like she was stressing. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh, damn. I think this was happening on a Friday. She not there the weekend. Like, she doesn't have to come on the weekend. And we off Sunday. And Monday, I see her desk, like her office, cleaned out. So I'm like, oh, they got her? And then Day was was tripping because he was like, I think they asked him, like, did she send you the picture? Because they knew who picture of it was and was asking how do you get it and like what made you get it. But he couldn't say why he got the picture and why he did what he did because two of the other managers told him if he did it, he would get this. So I guess because of that, because he showed everybody, he wasn't supposed to show the people who told him about it.
Damn.
So since he showed everybody, and then the big boss got knowledge of it, then they couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or they had to wait a minute. Mm-hmm. He was making the block too hot. Bad look. So he got mad at the two managers because they wasn't giving him his money.
They ain't backing him up.
Yeah, they ain't back him up. And then one day he came at my desk and he started like, yeah, bro, everyone, treat me different this time the third. And I'm like, bro, I shouldn't have showed the picture. It wasn't all I showed. What you mean? I'm at my desk on the computer. I'm like, I was like, no way. Like, you did it? Yeah. And I was like, let's go outside. He's like, nah. I think you can't tell me that and then walk away. Now I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I need to know. He was like, bro, in dealerships, they for managers, they have these loaner cars, right? Where like the dealership will loan you a car so you can drive from here to work or whatever. It's not your car, but it's a company car. Right. And Jessica had a loaner. So I asked, bro.
She was a loaner, bro.
Yeah. So I asked, bro. I'm like, bro, what y'all doing? Because there's a hotel right next to where we work at. So like people who already knew, like they probably went to a hotel and bro told me, nah, get in the back of her loaner. I said, ooh, you. Yo, and mind you, she not she weighs more than him.
Okay.
Yeah, he a little dude. So it's like, yo, in the car? He was like, yeah, bro, I got the video on there. I'm like, bro, I don't want to see it.
Love to see it.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it because it's like, y'all both married, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked.
Like, y'all both married, both with kids, and it's just like, that's not a good look. That's not a good look. It's funny, but it's like, bro, it's not a good look. And then he ended up quitting. And this thing that made me mad, this is where I get roped into it. Apparently he told them that I knew about the bet. So I'm like, why would you say that? Like, yeah, like you my boy, but it's like, bro, I'm not finna like, I don't trust these pasty folks like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why you did anyway. So I think a week later after he quit, he tells, this is what he said. He said he told, like, start asking some questions so somebody know, because he didn't get paid his money. Like, the managers ain't paying him shit. So I'm like, damn, y'all really set bro up. So that's why I didn't do it. Yeah. So, I mean, he ended up quitting, but, like, they didn't give him his bread. So it's like, y'all was just talking, which I already knew, but he didn't know. It's like I dare you to do this. You know, all that shit. Yeah, like a crash dummy. Yeah, I'm just stupid.
I'm good.
Stupid. So I'm at work one day. The boss man, like, hey, I'm cool. I'll say good morning. You know, I'm cool with him. Like, hey, how you doing? How's work? Yada yada yada. We may talk about sports, but nothing like, hey, come in my office. I'm like, shit. I see him and I see another lady in there I never seen before. She works for human resources. I'm like, oh shit.
They got you out of there.
Nah. They start asking me, like, did you know about the bet? Like, because he claimed that there was a bet amongst managers. I'm like, bruh. So I'm sitting in the chair like, bro, what I say? Because like, you're not in trouble. I'm like, do I rat him out? Do I tell who's who? But then it's like, I'm cool with the used car managers though. I mean, it was fucked up, you know, they was trying to like get me to do some shit, but I'm like, bro, y'all can't force me to do nothing. So it's like, I'm not gonna do it, but they still would, you know, they would help me out since I've been there. Because mind you, months have went past since that happened, but they just now getting looked into it now. So it's like, they start asking me like, was there a bet? I'm just like, bruh. I was like, whatever he said to y'all, he told me. I can't confirm or deny. That's what I said. That's valid. That's what I said. I'm like, look, whatever he whatever he told y'all, he told me. And that's all I know. So I was repeating what they said. Like, yeah, he said it was a bet. He said it was such and such manager, but I don't know. I can't confirm nor deny. And they let me go. I said, bro. And I told him, bro, don't out of all the people you say my name, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked.
Like, that's a bad look, bro. Don't do that to me.
I don't know shit about that.
You know, and then it goes back to the deeper point is just like women cheat and men cheat. And to me that I thought that was just like that was crazy. And that kind of made me like, yo, I don't know if I could ever trust a John. Like that whole work husband shit, like I don't play that. Like what you mean work husband?
I just don't get like I think what's my man name? Day? Yeah, he's an idiot, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
An idiot.
An idiot. Cause like
it's one thing if she's fucking everybody, but like
oh, she was.
But like whatever, bro. That has nothing to do with me if I'm not fucking her. You know what I'm saying? You can fuck whoever you want as long as it's not me. You know what I mean? Like
I hope so. Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm great.
Nah, but that just made me realize like, yo, like for me to trust you, the thing about this, I feel bad for both parties. And like her husband, his wife, it's like, yo, y'all really out here? Y'all gotta go home after that. Like to me, I don't know. That's just, especially if you married.
I mean,
that's crazy to me.
Her husband for sure, but like
her husband's a dummy though.
They folded for like a regular paycheck. He didn't even get it. Like $1,500 is a normal check after taxes, bro. Like that's not even.
Yeah, $1,500 is
Like that's what he sold his he sold his soul for $1,500, bro.
Wow, when you say it like that, I ain't. Damn.
He sold his soul for $1,500.
Damn. It's crazy. That's happened a minute ago. I ain't never thinking about it like that. That's kind of
like, let's just say he was making $1,500 a check, right? You know,
dependent. Yeah, I mean commission. I mean, regardless of the fact, every 2 weeks, it's about like a week. On a good day, that's a good commission check. I'll say that. Added on what you get paid hourly, but yeah.
But I'm saying though, like that's not like that's a tax refund, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not worth your whole job.
Well, he didn't get fired. He just quit, but he was gonna end up getting fired anyway.
I'm saying though, but like he put himself in that position for $1,500. You know,
he didn't even get it.
That's what I'm saying.
I want to call him.
You can definitely call him. He don't work there. Spill all the tea.
He ain't gonna pick up. I'll call him next time. I'll call bro who was with me at the beginning of the process. I'll do him next time. But yeah, bro, it's just the whole moral of the story is just it's just a bad look. Why even put yourself at this?
Absolutely, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like
absolutely
with Ja and Dylan Brooks. Now this is like it's just a bad look. Like,
why? Yeah.
Like,
nobody
why?
wants to set themselves up for success.
Yeah,
it's so easy. I feel like
the blueprint is there. It's just you can fuck up. I ain't saying like people mess up. Granted, but it's just like don't touch the stove. It's hot. What makes it hot? I just told you it's hot. Like you you said, common sense. Like it's not.
I mean, I'm all for testing the water if it's in pursuit of something like,
better.
Yeah, if it's worth the pursuit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like if I want to see what's on the other island, I have to swim over there type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what's in the water, but if I want to explore this island, like I gotta get over there type shit. Like,
something gonna find a way.
Niggas is just jumping in water just to jump in water, bro.
Yeah. Crash dummy.
Knowing they can't swim, like
for sure. For sure.
It just goes back to common sense, bro.
For sure.
Niggas is lacking.
Yeah, and then just like work, like that whole sexual harassment thing. That's like, cause someone told me I could have went to someone like prior to like when the whole like titty on my chest or not on my chest but on my back.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could have like, bro, you could have got bread off that. I'm like, dang. Thinking back, like in hindsight, thinking on it now, like, I probably could have.
I mean, whatever.
I mean, it is what it is, but
people say that, but that's never like quick money.
It's not. You gotta go through the whole.
That's like a month to a year.
Yeah, and is it worth it
to get like 10 grand or some shit?
Oh
like,
shit!
Off somebody who don't even have 10 grand. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's yeah.
What are we doing? Everybody say sue until they actually gotta sue somebody. You know what I mean?
You ain't lying. But just ask you this: you ever been at work and like just that type of situation has happened where it's like a coworker tries you?
Yeah, for sure.
So
for sure,
this is just story time at this point. So there's a situation. I don't want to say when, so I don't want to indict myself. But since the last episode of the day, it's happened in that time frame. Put it like that, right?
All right.
So I'm at work. Now this is a different job right now. I'm at work, and there's another Joan at work that I work with, and she cool. I don't know her. This was my part-time job, so I'm not there as much. But I will see her. She thick. She cool. Nothing. Like if I was there, if I got to know her more, I probably would have bagged her. But
absolutely.
But as time goes on, I start being there a little bit more, just picking up more hours, whatever. I see her. You get the gram. You start off with the gram, something simple. Okay. Whoop-de-whoop. And then I remember she started posting stories about go subscribe. I'm like, what? Damn. But it wouldn't be no link. Okay. It's just like go subscribe. And I'm like, nah. I could DM her, be like, you know what? When I see her in person, I'm just asking her, what would that mean? I'm curious. I'm just talking at this point. So I see her, conversation with you. What you mean by that? What did that post mean? Like, oh yeah, my OF.
Damn, she just told you about the kid.
Yeah, so I'm like, you gonna subscribe? In my head, fuck no.
How do you feel about Jones with OnlyFans, bro? I feel like we talked about this before.
We did.
I feel like my perspective has changed a little bit.
Has it?
Like I still support women for getting their bag.
Yeah.
But I don't think that I can date you. Like I can't.
Yeah, that's your choice, and I agree with you.
Like yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing with your decision. I can't.
Yeah, I couldn't take you serious.
Yeah.
Couldn't take you serious.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we on the same.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
I hope you on the same page too.
Yes.
Okay. But so she said the OF. And I'm like, at the time, I'm a free agent at this point. There's no, like I said, I'm free. Like you said, free to test the waters. I ain't got nothing, no commitment. It's just me at this point, right? So I'm like, I say some shit. I said like she said she was gonna send me the link to it. She was gonna show me on her phone. Then she was gonna show me a pic or something. That's all, it's all right, maybe. But then she's like, you don't get good service in here. I'll just send you it whatever when I get service. I'm like, whatever. I'm just riding to it, but whatever. So she DM'd me the link. I looked on the link. I was like, for $11 for one pic? What I look like? No. Even if you had more or less, I wasn't gonna do it anyway. But you got one pic for $11?
She only had one post on it?
Yeah, because apparently she just started, right? So I felt like, well, you got one pic.
$11?
Yeah. She was like, I just started.
Gift or something at least.
So she goes and say, I just started it. I just started it. I'm like, what's something slick I can say? I was like, let me get a teaser. Let me get a, you know what I'm saying? Let me get a sample.
Right, let me get a,
Yeah, just to see if it's worth it. I wasn't going to buy it, but
valid.
I just, let me just see. But it's my problem, though. I need to stay away from women like this, though. But it'd be too, like.
It's low-hanging fruit, bro.
You did? Like, it was like, it's a layup. It's like, do I really want to?
Yeah, you don't not shoot the layup, bro.
I think sometimes I just got to just pass it up. But I didn't. But as I go into the story.
No, but I feel you.
Yeah, it's just, talking about it now, it's like, I should have just left that alone, bro. Nothing happened, but it's like just.
You just know yourself.
I just know myself that like I know that's not gonna work, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
You know what's good and what's not good.
Exactly, it's my fault, right? But
I'm here for that though.
Yeah, so
self-awareness.
You dig? I'm gonna always be.
That's commendable, bro. I'm here for that.
For sure. So she was like, so I told her we only got one pick, and she's like, I need a teaser. She ain't say nothing after that, right? So I see her to work the next, I won't say the next day, but within that following week, I see her again. And, talk to her, what's up? And she's like, what did you mean by you wanted a teaser? I'm like, I wanted a preview, something. So I'm thinking, now we in his office. Now in his office, it's a very small office.
Right.
With a desk, computer, and like filing cabinet, and then the door, very like close space, right? So only like 2 people, 3 at the max can be in there.
Right.
So I'm by the door, and I'm pretty broad at the shoulder, so I'm like blocking a little window by the door. So it's like, and I'm tall, and it's just me and her there.
You want to tell me she pulled her titties out, bro?
So I'm on my phone. I think I'm texting y'all about something.
A book, yo.
I'm texting somebody. I'm on my phone while we're talking. She's like, what do you mean by teaser? I was like, I need a preview. And then she sit there and she started thinking, like, she like this, like just pondering. So I'm on my phone waiting for her to say something. She was like, is anybody behind me? And I look, no. I'm clueless. I don't know what she about to do. But she gets up. And I see her go for her back pocket. Now, in my head, I'm thinking, she finna, like, pull out her phone. But then I look, like, her phone's on the desk. So now I look at her, like, what's going on? She got these tight, bro, she got these tight,
It's the part-time,
bro, she got these tight, cargo pants, like these tight pants, and she thick, right? And so when she pulled down her pants, I just see mind you, I just clocked, bro, the biscuit. Hey, look. In my head, I'm like, yo. Like, mind you, it's like, just ass. Like, she just showed me. I'm just like, mind you, I just clocked in, bro.
Damn.
Like, I clocked in, like, what? I get there at 3. It's like 4. I've been there an hour.
Right.
Been there an hour, bro. I'm like,
didn't think your day was gonna go like that,
bro, at all. And then I get knocked on the door. They're like, KJ, they need you up front. I'm like, all right. They didn't see nothing. But I'm like, and I just left. I'm like, yo. And I'm just at the front. It's like, yo, did I just, like, how am I gonna work through the day with that?
Like, how long did that replay in your head?
Bro, for a minute. And then I was like,
That's
nah,
funny,
I gotta, you seen Rush Hour, right? Rush Hour 2?
Yeah.
Here you go. Let me see that again. I didn't get a good look at that.
Let me see that again. I ain't see that. And that's what I sent her. Cause I didn't really see. I just saw it, everything just come out. And it was like you said, bro. What you say? Pillsbury? Bro.
Yeah. The biscuits, bro.
Bro.
You gotta crack the can. You know what I'm saying? You bang that on the counter and just...
Bro.
Biscuits to die for.
Bro, so fast forward. We
That's
talk.
funny.
We mingle. And I'm like...
Whole lot of ass.
And I'm like, do I really want to... Like, do I really want to, like...
You don't.
I know I don't.
You
But
never do.
I want to just see.
If there's something that...
I want to just see.
That's what gets us in trouble.
Yeah,
bro.
I want to see.
So let me just see how far I can take this, bro.
Yes,
Let me just see
I want to see how far.
I can take this,
I want to see how
bro.
far I can take this.
Honestly,
So,
I've been there.
but I'm trying to. But this thing problem with me, I'm trying to like for those who know or who don't know, like the next jump that I get,
That's be the one. Yeah.
no, not the one. Like that's it. Like I'm
Valid.
done.
I'm here for that.
I'm done.
We in the same boat.
I'm done. Like
We
the
in the
next
same
jump
boat.
I get locked. I don't know who, but the next one I get, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't look. I'm done. Like it's you. It's you and only. Like I'm done, bro. I'm done. I can't stress that enough, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like the next woman I get,
That's why you gotta be selective, bro. I'm super
Very.
selective now.
very. But this was a bad selection. But I knew that from the jump. But like I said, I wanted to see how far I can go.
You knew you were gonna get off the ride eventually at some point.
Exactly. And like I said at the time, I'm a free agent.
So, do you consider that wasting a girl's time? Like,
My time too.
but like, there's a weird like stigma around women getting their time wasted. You know what I mean? Where it's just like not a stigma, but like people can't just get to know each other, and then like there's an issue
Platonic.
where like if I like okay, I'm you right, and I'm you and the girl's like showing me her booty right, and y'all talk or whatever right. So say later down on the line right, you decide I don't really want to fuck with you because I know you now, and like your personality and who you are isn't something that I want to associate myself with anymore. Like,
Right.
does that mean you wasted her time,
No.
or did you just come to a realization?
Just come to realization.
That's what I mean. But people look at that as like you wasted my time. Like, no, I got to know you, and now I don't want to know you.
Yeah, that's valid.
But I don't think people understand that.
That works. That can work both ways though. I feel like the opposite person, like let's say you tell that to somebody, human nature is they're gonna be bitter about it. Like that's just
Yeah, bro.
like they're gonna be bitter about it, but then once they see like okay, that's a valid point.
Yeah.
But the first reaction I feel like there is a sorts of resentment and just like bitterness.
Yeah.
But then once you get past that, it's like okay, it wasn't. No, you didn't say it in a. This is not what you say; it's how you say it.
Absolutely.
So, with that being said, if you were to break it down to somebody like that,
Mhm.
within the tone and the way you say it, then I feel like both parties, still be cool.
You would hope somebody would take that well.
Yeah, and off rip, maybe not, just because
No,
of human
of course
nature.
not. Exactly.
And I wouldn't like, dang, you should probably take that well than I expected.
Yeah.
But if you didn't, okay. But then after a while, you'd be like, okay, I
Yeah,
get
yeah.
it.
I
Okay,
got you.
I took you some time to get it, but
I got
it
you.
is what it is.
Yeah.
But for this instance, I felt like that's where it went
Mhm.
because I didn't know she had a boyfriend, right? So this would, and I told you, I was like, okay,
How does this keep happening to you, bro?
bro, I don't know. and honestly, it's my fault. Some of it is me. I ain't gonna sit here and cat like some of it is like the choices. Like, bro, I gotta make better choices. That's just, I'm human. Player fuck up every
But
now
you're a
and then.
man, bro. At the end of the day.
Yeah, I'm a man, but it's
You're a
like,
man, bro.
but see, I'm man enough to take like my responsibility. Like if I fuck up, I'm be the first one to tell you, yeah, I
Absolutely.
fucked up. Like yeah, I shouldn't have. I know better. I know, and I just try not to make that same mistake
Mhm.
again. or not soon after. So with this scenario, I'm thinking it's like, okay, she's probably gonna let me hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, who would I be to say no? You know,
Again, it's a layup, bro.
it's a layup, but it's like I'm trying to be better than that, but it's like it's right, like you said, it's hanging fruit,
It's the downfall of every man,
bro. But she hit me with the boyfriend as we're together, and it throws me off because it's like, okay, without getting into it, let's just say there were certain things she was willing to do and certain things she wasn't willing to do.
Okay.
And even before that, she was like, pay for my nails. I'm like,
oh, I messed with an ex one time who tried to get me to pay for her nails, bro.
like my thing is this.
I don't understand
The homie told me this, and it was profound. I thought women got to stop using the P as a transaction.
Absolutely.
Like I don't know where in society will we allow that to become.
It's us. It's our fault.
Yeah, it's us. It's us.
It's our fault.
It's not us, but it's
like men as a whole.
Yeah, because there's no way that should be the. Like, if I gotta pay for it to get it, then what makes you think that I'm like
keep wanting it?
Yeah, like why would I every time I see I gotta spend money?
Type shit.
You know, that's not
bro.
like that shouldn't be the measurement on where, you know, if I mess with you or not. Like, granted,
but see, some people try to mask that as in like, oh, you're like that's. There's no difference between that and like being a prostitute for real. If you want to break it down, like the only difference is like there's that middle part where you're like,
yeah,
the service, or like I'm getting my nails done, or like I'm getting food. Like you take that out, you're just a prostitute.
Pretty much. But like, so I'm saying, like that should become genuine. Like, if it's genuine, then you dig. I can. Like, that's how it should be. Like, every joint I've been with intimately it's always been genuine. Like, there was no like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you enjoy me being here and vice versa. Like, right. So, but she's a little bit younger. Say she's 21, so I felt like that's another little bit of an age, not age gap, but that's you know, I'm a little bit older now. You know, even if I was that young, I never went about getting pay for my nails. Okay, like no, like, that's never been a. Like, pay for my nails, I'll let you hit. Like, what? Yeah, I don't know. Nah, that's not.
I don't know.
Nah.
Can't fade.
But it's funny because we linked up anyway. So like, I didn't have to do none of that. So all that BS she was talking was just wasting.
To see if you was going to fall for it.
Yeah, like what I look like. And then, like I said, there were certain things she was willing to let me do and not do. But I'm like, wait a minute. So you're not going to do X, but you're going to let me do C? But I'm like, yeah, that's your preference, but then you tell me you have a boyfriend. So I was like, wait a minute. You have a boyfriend. You actually are in a relationship, and we link. And
I gotta know what she was willing to do and what she wasn't willing to do. Honestly. Like, just give me one of each, for real.
All right. There was penetration.
Okay.
Cool. But going down under wasn't on the table, which was that didn't make sense to me, because it's like, okay, you gonna let me penetrate, but you're not going.
Oh, this is purely transactional for sure. Like,
yeah, so I was confused. I was confused. Like, why are we? Wait, what? And then your reason being because I have a boyfriend. Then why are you even here?
Yeah.
Like, what you can't take like this.
She was under the impression that it's not cheating if I don't tell you.
Yeah, that's crazy. Is that me? Is that a crazy? Like,
you said she was younger, so that makes a lot of sense.
It does, but is that a? Am I tripping?
You're not tripping, bro.
Okay.
You're not tripping.
Because there's a lot of times where, like, if I'm tripping, please tell me. Because I thought I was mid, like, we was chilling. I was just like, she said that. I was just like, this is a joke.
Oh yeah, my boyfriend wouldn't like that. Like,
Like, I gotta call him right now.
Like what?
And tell him where
Like,
you at.
do you know where you are?
You know what I'm saying? Mind you know what time it is?
Type shit. He not looking for you?
That's... And it made me... And then nothing happened, but it just made me think like, yo... Like, that was somebody's girl. Like, yo... If I was, really about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's... And that's why, like, now it's like I'm even more selective, even more to the T. Because now it's like, because I don't put it past nobody now to go out and do shit like that now.
Oh, I don't trust any woman at work, honestly.
I think that's where I gotta stop.
That's really what it is.
Yeah, because I had based on the story, you can tell I just had bad experience off jobs at work. So it's like I shouldn't even. It just needs to stop. Like if I work with you, then like I can't even do it.
Yeah,
it's just too many complications.
I work with mostly old people, so I'm straight. Like
it used to be that way. It used to be that way. Now it's just even the older Jones. Like Mr. No. Every older John I've met has been like outside of work.
I mess with an older John though.
Yeah. How old are we talking though? Like what's old for you?
Like in their 40s.
40s? Okay. I
wouldn't go over
40.
45.
Dang. So from 40, so what's the youngest?
Like 20. I'm 27, so I honestly like maybe 24 is the youngest.
Yeah, I feel like that's where I'm starting to trend to.
Maybe. Like at this point, not that like you need to go to college, but like if you're in college, you need to be out of college, or like about to be out of college. Like obviously there's like it's a case by case scenario, but like if you went the traditional route and you went to high school and you went to college, like you should be out by now. You should have some sort of degree by now. That's like the
or just not, or what about just not going to college at all?
Like yeah, you should have some type of like you should be in some type of profession. Like you should have like a couple of things to yourself, like as an adult. That's what I'm looking for. Like anybody under like 25 doesn't have those things. You know what I'm saying?
Like you talk about like certifications.
Like not even that. Just like, do you own a car? Like, do you pay bills? Like,
I see. Well, most people do that. I was paying bills when I first went to college. I had my own spot.
I mean, you'd be surprised how many like women like in their mid-20s nowadays like are only paying like a phone bill. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't buy their car, so like they don't have a car paying. Like type, I don't know. It's just like certain.
Nothing. Not being adult enough is what you said.
Yeah, like do you have real responsibilities? Like that's all I really care about. Because like that means you have enough common sense to keep track of your own shit.
That's valid.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can you take care of yourself? Type shit. Like,
but you got a lot of women who do that and still don't do any better.
I mean, that's valid. So again, you gotta be selective.
Yeah, very selective.
But like that's like the basic criteria. You know what I mean? Like that's what's that shit called? That's the bar for me. Like
I feel that I ain't gonna say my bar is low. It's very. I have a simple bar.
My bar is pretty simple.
You know, it's. I think we said it last time Lucy was here. It's 3 to 4 things that like are non-negotiable.
Mm-hmm.
It's physical and mental abuse, like from both parties. I won't,
right.
If I did it to you, I wouldn't expect you to stick around, and vice versa. So that line and cheating.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 things. I put the first one, physical and mental abuse, as one, and then cheating and lying, and then after that, everything is just more so. We can.
Everything else is just like those personal issues.
Yeah, we can build upon that. Like if there's a strong foundation, if the foundation is strong, everything else can be rebuilt.
That's valid.
But you can't rebuild the foundation. Foundation is what holds everything up together. So as long as the foundation is strong, everything else will take care of it.
So how do you feel about like women who give it up too quickly? Like, because at a certain point in time, I was like, I would just pat myself on the back because, like, all right, I did that. You know what I mean? Like, but at a certain point, you become like, okay, now what? What comes after that? Because like, what? Because honestly, like after I hit, you're the perspective I have for you changes. Honestly, after I hit the cheeks for you.
For me, it's case by case, because for me personally, like I've been in situations where, let's say, me and bro go out clubbing, barring, or whatever, and we pick up 2 jumps, one for him, one for me. It's gotten to the point where it almost came to it, but she said, "Not now. I just met you. It's that and the third. We can, but just not now." I'm like, okay. But then on the opposite side, I've had bro with his jump, and he ended up doing it, and then they don't even talk anymore. So it's like,
that's what I mean. Like,
it's
definitely on a case by case.
It's a case by case. It's just, how do I feel about it? Like how I feel about the woman.
Like with your coworker, for example, who
Yeah.
like, showed you her ass. Like,
oh yeah, my perception of her changed, but it wasn't like, I wasn't in that deep anyway.
I mean, I'm not saying like it changes. Like I'll never look at you the same way. Like,
Oh no, I wasn't like that. But
you know what I mean. But like, it's just like
I was shocked. If you let me hit it for like, I'm like, okay, I didn't expect that. It's something I'm not expecting.
Yeah, I'm never pursuing it. It just falls in my lap.
If it happens, it happens. Yeah, it's like, dang,
all
right. Then it's like, yeah, now what? And then
that's what I mean. Like,
and then you try to build something off of just one night, and it's like, is it real or was that just
like, do I like you at all?
I don't know. That's something that you or whoever is going through that I'm have to figure out. Yeah. But for me, if it happens, it's just like, okay, I'll try to just match energy, or I'll try to see where she's,
right,
like how she acts after and moving going forward. Now, if she's attached to the hip afterwards, cool. If it was just, the term now sneaky link, whatever that means, if that's your prerogative, cool. Leave it at that. But whatever you go with, you gotta take all that comes with it.
That's valid.
So, like, if you want to be sneaky link, okay, know that she probably got other people. So, take that on how you will.
That's valid.
And if you want to, that's going to be the one, then take everything that comes with, her being the one and vice versa. So it's like, whatever you choose, take all the good and the bad with it.
Right.
And you got to live with it.
Yeah.
So, it's I don't know, bro. There's rules to the game, but you got people not following the rules, making up their own rules, saying it's, I don't know. It's a dirty game out here. That's why I say the next one, like, mark my words, bro. The next one, I'm done. Whatever issue, well, granted, like I said, if any of those 3 issues come up, then
for sure.
Kick. But if it doesn't oblige by them 3 rules that I got, it's whatever, bro. Like, because I'm anticipating any relationship I'm in. I'm anticipating you getting on my nerve. Like, I know you gonna get on my nerves. Yeah, I know you can get on my nerve. Yeah. I know you're gonna say something that's gonna piss me off, but you know what? Yeah. I'm gonna get over it. I may talk shit about you for the next hour or 2, next day, depending. But after that, it is what it is. Yeah. Like, I'm not going, like, it is what it is. Yeah. As long as you don't disrespect me, mental or physical abuse, which I be damned. If mental one thing, but physical
I'd like to see that.
Shit.
Like, with you specifically, bro?
I don't want that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants them issues. I don't want them issues. She doesn't want them issues. Yeah. That just be a bad look. That's a bad look.